So the village leads to up here. And then you walk along here. And here's a bunch of apartments. It says Le Grand Hotel. I'm not sure if the phone can show the text. I think it can, if I'm looking correctly. I'll explain that in a second. Here's windows. The outside. Stop raining. Why do you want it? Why does the game want to rain so bad? Okay. I'll explain this to you in a second. Yeah, so nothing else on the exterior. What was that? Okay. Anyway, this is one of the longest things it took to build. Well, no, the longest singular things it took to build. So there's apartments, they're all numbered, like 101, 102, 103, 104 for the first floor. I'll show the inside of all these. And then also, yeah. It was, here you go. Yeah, secret entrance, but also secret exit through that painting. I think there was one here too, but it didn't look that good. Yeah, and there's secret entrances between the rooms. But I'll show all those later. Here's 102. This one has a crap ton of paintings. So you're supposed to think like, which one of these is the fake one? And you think, I don't know. But then you go over here. Oh yeah, we covered everything in paintings. I forgot. We've covered all of the furniture and paintings too. This was initially like a table, and this was a TV. But you'll never believe, the secret is actually behind the TV, which is this. You go in and out. Yeah. Then I think there's something, I don't know. I'll check the next floor for that. Here is 104. We'll do 103 first for this. Yep. Yep, nothing here. Okay. Yeah, so villagers live here also. Anyway. So these two rooms are connected, but also these two rooms are connected, but also these two rooms are connected. So the entire left side of the first floor is connected by paintings, which I think is cool. So here's this room, which is 104. Here's 105. Yeah. Here's 106. Again, it connects here. Yeah, here. It's cool to be in between, too, like here. Wow! Anyway. Oh yeah, so these lanterns, I had to make sure they were all evenly spaced, which was very annoying to do, I remember. Here's this one. Oh yeah, here's a view, too. $107. Yep. What is in this chest? Nothing. Okay. And then here is the second floor door. And here's a little janitor's closet, which connects to here also. And here's the janitor, farmer guy. This gap is a little annoying, but it's fine. Yep. Here's the second floor, start of the second floor. Better view over here. I like that mountain over there. So, here's a painting. You never believe it. It goes, it's just useless. It just goes to the, you can just go back and forth. It just goes back to the stairs. Anyway. Here is the first floor of, the first room of floor 2. Yeah. Here is 202, so the second one. Here is 203. They aren't lined. Why are they not lined up? Oh yeah, because it wouldn't make sense otherwise. Okay. I guess it's fine. Okay. These rooms are actually like full on connected. Why is there a hole? Let me fix that. Let me find whatever block it is. It was polished something. What are you? Um. I'm just gonna look in nature items, construction, concrete. Of stone, chisel, deep slate. Okay. Okay, that took forever to find. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, let me check this room real quick. Okay. As I was saying, these two rooms are literally connected. They're, I'm pretty sure, let me check. I'll check after, no, wait, I already did that. Okay. Yeah, so room 205 is both of these. So I'll show this one too. I tried my best to make everything as even as possible in most places. Sometimes that doesn't work out because the building itself doesn't allow for that or whatever, which sucks, but it's fine. Here's the next one. Here's, yep, 206. Oh wait, 205 is both of them, but 206 is this one. Wait, 205 is both of them. 204, 203 is the left one. 206 is, I don't know why I did it like that. Anyway, ballroom is the next one. So the third floor. Those were the two floors with the residents at. This is the janitor room. A lot more spacious than the other one. Anyway, here is the ballroom, as you can see. Here's the windows outside, so you can see. It's very pretty to just look outside. Anyway, there's a carpet, a cool pattern. I made sure most things were symmetrical when mom and sister didn't want to do that for some reason. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, here's a. I don't know what this is. Uh, yeah. Okay. And then the next floor is up here, the library. Nope, that's downstairs. Library is up here. Big library. And you might be noticing there's like a missing block here, but I'll explain that in a second. We manually put all the books in for these by hand. If you couldn't tell from the being a different thing from the middle ones. Uh, well, I mostly did. I think actually no, we all did that. I don't know why I decided to do that, but I think it worked out. It looks cool. Anyway, here's more of the middle. Yeah, cool. Anyway, so you'll notice this one looks different. So you take a book out, it opens, and there's a secret little meeting room in here. I was too lazy to cover this up. I probably should have just put, you know, like, bookshelves here or whatever. Yeah, so secret little meeting room, and then if you want to put it back, you know, if you want to unreveal the room, where's just a book? There it is. You just put a book back. Um, put a book back. Right. Oh yeah, I have to like manually put the bookshelves back each time because I didn't figure that out. Okay, let me just do that. Okay, there you go. Okay, and that's the library. I don't think we ever put anything in any of the books. They were just normal books. All right. Next floor. Where is it? Here you go. Next floor is the luxury apartments. So very big apartments. Even the hallway is like huge. This is the roof. So here's a donk. That's a. Oh, it's mail. So this is my stepdad's room. Here is room 501. Big room. Here's the first floor. They all have two floors, by the way. I'm not sure if there's any secrets. I don't think there is. Here's a balcony. See, looks out onto everything. Yeah, yeah. So there's 501. I think I built 501 and 502. 502, we designated as my stepdad's room, even though he doesn't play this game at all. It was just a fun thing to decide. Um, he wanted a roller coaster through it, but I don't think we ever did that. Or he did want something through it. I don't remember what he actually wanted. Here's another balcony. This one's bigger than the other one. This guy's sitting in this chair forever. Use the camera went way high up. Alright. This guy's sitting in this chair forever, basically. Because I don't think mobs can get out. Big, good view. Alright, so there's 501 and 502. And then there's 503. My mom built this one. It's the biggest one, I think. Or no, it's about the same size, but yeah. Has another balcony. Looks out onto everything. You can see the giant house from here. Alright. Then the roof, which is the final floor of the apartment. Also, obviously, building this apartment, I was using fan mode and cheats, creative mode and cheats and stuff. Anyway, the roof, I'm setting it to day. I don't like these guys. Okay. Yep. Farms, villages, there's iron golems. There's a oh, it's a gazebo. Gazebo is what it's called. There's a gazebo here. The gazebo down there. That's what that was called. I was thinking like a gazella or something. Here's a pool. There's a Shiba Inu in here. Yeah. Roller coaster goes up here too. And that's the apartment. The whole apartment. I don't think there's any other secret paintings that go anywhere, but I'll check outside just to be sure. What is this? Okay. I am gonna fill this in. No, not bid rate, not bid rate, not bid rate. Crap, dude. Of course I had to replace it. Okay. And I don't know what you are, so I'm gonna... Why were there books in here? Okay. So that's the apartment. I'll show more in the next one.